Okay, boys and girls, so we're going to think about how the silent E, when it's at the end of a word, changes the word, okay? So we're going to practice with these three words right now. These are consonant, vowel, consonant words, okay? So they have a vowel in the middle in between two consonants for each of these. Now, the silent E makes the vowel a long vowel, okay? When you have two vowels in the middle of a word, the first one does the talking and is a long vowel also, and we'll work on that later. But right now we're going to be practicing the silent E. Okay, so my word right here, let's segment it together and blend it. M-A-D, mad. Okay, go ahead and write that down, please. All right, as you're finishing up, I'm going to go ahead and write this word over here, but I'm going to add an E at the end. Notice I'm leaving a space. I'm going to change my vowel to be a different color because this vowel is only a long vowel with the E at the end, okay? The E is the reason why it's a long vowel. Whereas over here, by itself, this A is a short vowel. Okay, so now that you've written that down, let's go ahead and say the new word with the silent E. First, let's segment it. So say the sounds with me. M-A-D, made. Okay, so we went from mad with short A, mad, to long A in the word made. Great. Go ahead and write this word down. C-U-T. Okay, now let's segment it. Let's say the sounds in this word. K-t. Now let's blend it. Cut, right? So cut, you can hear it. It says for the vowel. So that is a short U then, if it says short vowel U. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do the same thing. We're going to write this word over here, but we're going to add an E at the end. I'm going to make my U the same color as my silent E because they work together. Okay, they're a team. So draw your arrow, and you're going to write the word on the side. If you have a color nearby and you want to do the same thing with making your vowel a different color, then please do. Make sure you write that bar across the U. Okay, it's good to remember the symbols that help us to read words with short vowels and long vowels. All right, finish up if you haven't yet, but if you are done, let's go ahead and point and segment the word together. Ready? U, t. The word is, blended, cute. Okay, so we went from cut to cute. We went from to U, right? So short to long. And we did that with the silent E in the word. Okay, we don't say the E at the end of the word. That we do, there is a use for it. It makes the vowel say its name. Okay, so it does not say it now says U. All right, next word. Go ahead and write N-A-P on your piece of paper or board. Okay, N-A-P, what kind of vowel is this A? Is it a short vowel or a long vowel? Do you see a silent E at the end? Do you see two vowels in the middle here? Then most likely it's a short vowel, okay? So we're going to read it as a short vowel. So go ahead and segment the word with me. N-A-P, blend it, nap. Okay, now we're going to change the vowel to become a long vowel. We do that here by adding a silent E. So let's go ahead and write that word again, but we're going to add an E at the end. And please do draw your symbol that shows that it's a long vowel because it is a long vowel. All right, let's go ahead and segment the word. Say the sounds with me. N, A, P, and the word is nape. Nape is like the back of your neck right there, the nape. So we went from A to A. We went from nap to nape, right? So short vowel to long vowel. And that's what the silent E at the end of words does. Now, granted, there are some words that break the rule and they have an E at the end, and for some weird reason, the vowel is a short sound. But for the most part, you can count on this rule being applicable, which means that it will work. Okay, your silent E at the end of a word will most often make the vowel a long vowel sound. Now, if you read a sentence and the word doesn't make sense as a long vowel, try the short vowel sound, okay? It's always good readers try what they know. And if it doesn't make sense, they try to gather meaning from the context, from what the sentence, the rest of the words in the sentence are saying, or the illustrations, okay? Or what the general story is about that is connected to that particular sentence and word. So let's do a few more for practice. Okay. Thank you for working with me. Go ahead and keep writing on your paper. If you have paper, I just wanted space, so I erased my board. Let's go ahead and do this next one. And this might be a word that we've already practiced in the past, but that's okay. Okay, so let's do. Go ahead and write this word on your board. And yes, it will be a short vowel word. I'm going to add some more short vowel CVC words on my board. You can write all three right now if you have the time for that. I'll give you a couple more seconds. Make sure you have your short vowel symbol above the vowel in the middle of the word as well. Now remember what our goal here is. Our goal is to identify long vowel words, okay? And we're using words that connect with a short vowel word, which means if we take off the E, it actually is a real word. So now on this side, what we're going to do for each of these three words is add a silent E to the end of it. So let's go ahead and do that together. We're going to start with just the first one. Oh, actually, wait a second. Let's take a step back. I forgot to read this with you. So let's go ahead and segment it. Ready? And say the sounds. B, I, t. Blend it. Bit. Okay? So we have bit. We're going to change it on this side, but we're using the same letters. And again, I'm changing my vowel in the middle to be a different color. Oh, that's a little crazy. There we go. Okay, so, excuse me. We have bit. You just read that with me. Let's go ahead and read this one together. Ready? B, I, t, bite. So we went from bit to bite. From I to I, because we have the silent E that makes the long vowel for I here. We have changed the word, right? The meaning is different now. So now we have bite. With that silent E, now we don't say the silent E, but it is there for a purpose. It makes the I long vowel, and it makes the I say its name. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this next word. Go ahead and write it if you don't have it on your board. If you do have it on your board, we're going to read it in just a second. So make sure you have your short vowel symbols as well. Okay, let's go ahead and segment it. Say the sounds with me. H, I, D. And we're going to blend it now. H, D, H. Now we're going to write the word again, but this time our vowel is going to have a silent E that's going to change, whoops, wrong color. It's going to change the sound of this vowel. Okay, this is my vowel. Remember, this is a long vowel. That's what we're practicing, the long vowel that is influenced by the silent E. So we have head. Let's say the sounds. Segment this word to find out what we have over here. I, D. The word is hide. So we went from head to hide. We went from I to I, right? We went from short vowel to long vowel by that silent E being there. Remember, we do not read the silent E sound because that works with the vowel in the middle, okay? That changes the sound. So we don't say I-D, hide, no. We just say hide. But it's long I instead of short. Next one. If you don't have this word, go ahead and write on your board. M-O-P. If you do have it, let's go ahead and start on our writing our long vowel version of it. Okay, so I'm going to use a different color again for my vowel since I want to show you that it's connected to the silent E. That's the point of writing it in a different color. Okay, so let's go ahead. I jumped a step again. I forgot to segment this with you and read the word. So let's go ahead and do that now. Ready? M, ah, p. The word is mop, right? Ah is the short vowel sound for mop. Okay, this is changing though. Now I have a long vowel. I have m, o, p, mope. So I went from short vowel to long vowel. Ah to o, mop to mope. Mope means to kind of be sad about something, like, oh, I have to clean my room. You know that feeling when you don't want to do something that you have to do. So our practice right here was working on silent A and how that changes our vowel in words. Okay, so remember when you're reading, you come to a word that has an E at the end, and you read it, and maybe you don't notice that silent E, and you say bit. Oh, that doesn't quite make sense. Check the ending. The silent E changes the sound of the vowel in the middle of the word. So it's bite, bite, okay? Always use what you know or use the context clues for figuring out new words. Great, keep practicing. I'll join you again for more practice next time. And let's do a little celebration before we go. Okay, so let's see. By the way, good job. Let's do, we'll do the roller coaster. Ready? Woo! 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 Whoa! Again, it's a good thing it's a hot day because that felt really good. Thank you for practicing. Come back, or I'll see you back here next time.